Hey everyone, I got a question on a thread I started from Classcraft about how to create a personalized boss for a boss battle. And so I just wanted to answer that with a quick video because I think it's easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Classcraft, and I'm actually in my quest mode here. So you go to tools, just like always, you find a boss. And I'm just going to pick something like this. And perhaps this, actually, I'm going to use my demo class so that you won't see my students' information. If maybe this creature doesn't quite fit my story that I've made, because I'm not using the story that the company made themselves, although I do, I could change him by messing with the HTML code. So all you do is you right-click once the battle has started, and you go to Inspect. You can see as I start to scroll around up here in the upper right that I'm highlighting different things. And what I'm looking for as I'm scrolling is an HTML code, something like .url, HTTP. So I see this says files.classcraft.com, Classcraft images, Wheel of Destiny. So that says right there when I'm changing. I don't want to change that. This says boss though, boss body. Quest bosses, boss body. So that's probably it. I'm going to make sure by going up one more time. Okay, yes. So this is what I want to mess with right here. And I want to basically replace this URL. This URL is the company's own website. It's probably a separate website somewhere, and they are pulling this image from this website. So we're going to pull our own image. We're going to go to Google and say I want to fight Batman. So I want my students to fight Batman. I'm going to type in transparent Batman. I then go to images, and I'm just going to click around. This one looks cool, but it doesn't have the right graphic in the back, so I'm going to wait for this little thing to load here. I need to see if this is really a transparent image. My internet's being slow, so I'm going to switch to something else. There we go. So when you click on an image and you see this dotted background, that means this is transparent. But be careful, because sometimes people will put this, and notice how it's already dotted before it has even loaded. That means it's not really transparent. You could probably go to the website and it would be, but I would just find something that once it loads, this dotted background appears. You right click on it and you hit copy image address. We then go back to that HTML file that we saw right here, and I'm going to click on the end of it right there. I'm going to start deleting it all the way up until those brackets touch. I'm then going to insert my own URL that I just found and hit enter, and now we're fighting Batman. You can exit out of this and you can begin your boss battle. There are other things you can do, like for example right here I can't see Batman, and that annoys me, so I'm going to inspect once again. I'm going to scroll around until I find that the whole thing is highlighted. There we go. And now what I can do is I can mess with the properties of this. I'm going to do that actually. You can go into here and you can mess with the transparency. And I can go down here where it says .teacher dashboard. I'm right here. And I can start scrolling around until I find a color, but I see it immediately. It's right here. So you see how this is a white box and this is a white background, and it says background color. That probably means that if I change it, it will change that color. So I'm going to go to this sliding bar here, and I'm going to slide it back until I get it to the level of transparency I want. And there, now I can see Batman. It's beautiful, and we can sort of just use that instead. If your students can't see the question because your background is too transparent, you can always blow up the image, or actually that doesn't work. But anyway, it's all depending on your style, what you want. But that's what I like to do to make a personalized boss battle. I hope you found that helpful.